This is Lutin, and this is my brief and unscripted guide to the PS3 servers. Now, there's been a lot of questions and things about these servers, so I thought it'd be good to just go over what these things are and how it works. Now, I'm going to go over one of the most important things first. So basically, a lot of people have been asking about the servers being private and how you set that up, basically. Now, in server setup, you have your presets, rotations, and you have the server type. Now, if we go to server type, you can see that it's on private, and that says a private server is an unranked server that is password protected. Now, most people assume that you can just set it to private and set a password. Now, we tried this, and what will happen if you just set it to private and put a password, it won't make it private. And the reason for that is, even though it says it's unranked, it seems to not be. And if you set it to private, what will happen is that anyone who joins Quick Match can get thrown into your server. And this happened to me today. When I set it up in the morning, I set it to private, set a password. I thought, okay, no problem. Just left it, went to work. And then I had people on my clan telling me, hey, Lutin, there's loads of people just randomly playing on your server. And I was like, what the hell? So a couple of my guys spent the day kind of looking at this. And here's what you need to know. If you want to set up your server to be private, so that only you and your close, PSN friends or whatever, and I assume this will be the same case with Xbox, your Xbox Live friends or whatever it is, what you do is, first of all, you start up a game, and I'm not actually going to do this because I've got a couple of guys on there doing stuff, so what you would do is you start the thing up, okay? And then that will be running, a ranked game will be running, okay? Then what you want to do is go into the game and kick everyone. Now you can do this by, if you go into the game, I can't actually do it here, but if you go into the game, you can just go to server and you press start, and you just go to each person, kick them, okay? Then you go back out, come back to the server. What you want to do is you want to set it unranked. So what you would do is choose unranked here, okay, and click apply. I'm not going to do that, but that's what you would do, click apply. Then, once you've applied it to make it unranked, you would then go to private and then set a password and then apply that. And then if you were to back out, and then if you went again, it would say saving server settings, okay? So you go back out. And then that should be saved and it should be set. And you can see it says Lutin server, and there's like a little padlock next to that, which means that it's locked, okay? But the thing is, even if you set it private before, it wouldn't lock it. So you have to do the process that I just explained, okay? And just to go over it again, really simple. Start up a normal ranked game on your server, kick everybody out of it, come back here, set it to unranked and apply, then go to private, set your password and apply that as well, okay, and that should make it private. Now I'm just going to go into something else very quickly before we just look at all the other functions. I found out tonight as well, it's not as simple as just making it private, okay? Now, there's no real easy way to show this. Basically, what will happen, okay, once you've set it to private, what that means is that when it appears in the server browser, nobody can enter it unless they have your password, okay? No random people can enter it. However, people on your friends list can enter it if you are on it, okay? So right now I'm not in the server, okay? So if I had nobody else in there, no one could get into it, okay? But if I join, and then one person on my friends also joins, then they can, if I'm on there, they can enter without entering any password at all, even though it's password protected. Because they're on my friend list, they can just enter it, okay? And then anyone on their friend list can enter because they are in the game, and so on and so on. So you could end up with a load of random people playing in there because you don't want them to. And this could actually be kind of difficult when it comes to things like clan matches, or say you were trying to do some good recording. Some random person could just join because there's nothing to stop them. Even though you've got it password protected, they can just join. And this might be something that DICE really want to look at because it could cause some problems. And I think it makes me think of Modern Warfare 2 on COD when they had the join game function. And basically people would just join whenever, and it would cause problems for people that were trying to do things, okay, having private matches or whatever. So the same thing there. So if you are trying to record, or if you're trying to have a clan match, you need to make sure that people that you have there and people on your friend list know that they can't enter. And, you know, obviously you might want to make a rule that if they do, you can just ban them, okay? Now let's just go on. So basically there's a few things here, but let's just go on to the manage players thing. Now what you've got here is your admins, VIP list, banned from server, okay? So you can add players into that, type their name, okay, so again, or if you're in-game and you wanted to ban someone, you can do it directly from there. Currently playing, it shows people, and again, I can go over to them, and let's say, for example, Traz, manage player there, and you see make player admin, VIP, or ban, so again, you can ban them, etc. And then it's got my friends list, and so on and so on. So that's basically just your managing system. It's very straightforward. And server info, it just tells you all your current settings. The rush maps shows you what's on the rotation there. Friends shows you who's in the game right now. Let's just quickly go to the server setup, and I want to just quickly whiz through this because there's nothing too complicated about it. If you have a preset, this is all the conditions. So you go down here, you go to manage presets, just click on that, and here you can create a new preset. And you've got all the stuff in here: friendly fire, kick idle, vehicles, generate health, spawn, minimap, HUD, blah 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 blah. Okay, it's all in there. You can just turn it on and off, whatever. It's very straightforward. And the only other thing is map rotations. Again, you just set up a map rotation and you simply add in the things that you want. So you can just select all the maps that you want to there. You just select them and you go to the settings here: number of players to start the round, max players, tickets in %, number of rounds, random start map. So it can pick a random one, or it can go in the ordered, the desired order that you have set. And that's pretty much all there is to it. It's fairly customizable, a few little bits and pieces that we would like, but the most important thing is how to make it private. And I will just leave up a little note here at the end showing how to do that for anyone so they can remember and check it in text rather than just me speaking. Okay, thanks for watching guys, hope it's been some help. Any questions, please post them.